Somaliland's long-awaited dawn. Why Ted Cruz's call could reroute the Horn of Africa. Imagine a nation scarred by genocide, yet reborn as a beacon of democracy, stable, self-reliant, and ignored by the world for more than 3 decades. This is Somaliland, unrecognized, resilient, and now at the center of a geopolitical storm. In August 2025, US Senator Ted Cruz jolted global attention by urging President Donald Trump to formally recognize Somaliland, calling it a critical security partner. Cruz framed recognition as both a moral obligation and a strategic necessity. Trump confirmed his administration is looking into it, fueling speculation that Somaliland's long wait for legitimacy may finally end. But recognition is no small matter. For Somaliland's 5.7 million people, it means justice for decades of neglect. For Somalia, it threatens fragile unity, and for the Horn of Africa, it could reshape alliances, redraw borders, and alter the balance of global influence. Somaliland's quest is rooted in history. Gaining independence from Britain on June 26, 1960, it was recognized by 35 nations, including the US, before entering with hasty union with Italian Somaliland. The union was never ratified and quickly sourced. A 1961 referendum was rejected in the north, and Said Barre's regime later unleashed devastation. In 1988, Hargeisa and Burao were bombed. And tens of thousands Isaac civilians were slaughtered. From this trauma emerged Somaliland's 1991 Declaration of Restored Sovereignty. Through clan-led recognition and conferences like the Borama, Somaliland built a hybrid democracy. With the 2001 constitution ratified by 97% of voters, it has held peaceful elections and maintained stability while Somalia descended into warlordism and Al-Shabaab insurgency. Yet recognition never came. Non-recognition has cost Somaliland aid, investment, and justice, an international penalty for success. Cruz's August 14, 2025 letter reframes Somaliland not as a humanitarian cause but a strategic imperative. As a chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Subcommittee on Africa, he highlighted Somaliland's democracy, Taiwan ties, and counterterrorism role. Berbera port, he argued, offers a vital US foothold at the mouth of the Red Sea, where 11% of global trade passes under threat from the Houthi attacks. Former US officials Herman Cohen, Jendai Fraser, Tibur Naji echoed the call, urging recognition as a bulwark against Chinese and Turkish influence. Project 2025 proposals, Cruz's push, and Trump's recent confirmation that his team is reviewing the issue signal that Washington is no longer ignoring Somaliland. President Abdurrahman Mohamed Abdullahi is preparing to take the case directly to Washington. At the heart of the recognition debate lies Ethiopia's bold January 2024 Memorandum of Understanding with Somaliland. In exchange for recognition and trade access, Addis Ababa secured 90 kilometers of Somaliland coastline for a naval base. For landlocked Ethiopia, this deal reduces its dependence on Djibouti and enhances its power projection. Despite Somalia's furry and Turkey-mediated talks producing the Ankara Declaration in July 2025, Ethiopia has not rescinded the MOU. Its February defense pact with Mogadishu temporarily calmed tensions, but Berbera remains indispensable. If the US recognizes Somaliland, Ethiopia's gamble could pay off, reshaping regional logistics, boosting economic growth, and challenging Turkish and Egyptian influence. Mogadishu sees recognition as a hostile act. In response to Cruz's call, Somalia warned it would destabilize the region, undermine sovereignty, and embolden secessionists in Puntland or Jubaland. With Turkey backing Somalia and ATMI's peacekeepers stretching thin, tensions could easily spiral. The African Union faces its own dilemma. A 2005 AU mission admitted Somaliland was a unique case, but a fear of Pandora's box scenario keeps the AU clinging to colonial borders. Djibouti, fearing lost trade revenue, also opposes the MOU. Yet US recognition could tip the scales by integrating Somaliland into anti-piracy and counterterrorism networks while unlocking investment in minerals and infrastructure. Washington could set a precedent for transactional alliances in a changing global order. Somaliland's recognition is no longer a theoretical debate, it's a live geopolitical test. For its people, it would affirm decades of resilience against impossible odds. For Ethiopia, it unlocks strategic depth. For the US, it secures a partner at the Red Sea's choke point, and for Somalia, it risks new fractures but also pressures genuine federalism. Senator Cruz's call has reignited a long-ignored question. Should global policy cling to outdated borders or reward stability, democracy, and resilience? As Trump weighs the decision, the Horn of Africa stands at crossroads: escalation or transformation. Somaliland's dawn may finally be breaking, but will the world let it rise? I'm Sina Exo, and this has been Analytica Today.